Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Main Event, the podcast show of me. My name is Johnny Boy, and I'm here with
Dazza,
not Dazza
Irish dickhead, not Dazzagles. I hate that fucking name.
All right, so we got some topics to talk about here today for about wrestling and combat sports in general. But what I want to talk about is what I'm excited for at SummerSlam. Well, actually, you can talk about your stuff first. What all info you got?
No, what's happening at SummerSlam? No, go on. No, you have me hooked here now.
Stardust.
Say again.
Steve Amell versus Stardust. Arrow versus
I don't
Stardust.
That's not happening, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah, I was serious when I was talking about how they were building Stardust up, and that's why he won the pre-show.
I thought that was a joke.
No, I'm being serious. It's been announced.
That's actually serious.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah. I think they should send Cody Rhodes back to NXT.
Fucking hell. Oh, that's not gonna be good at all.
All right. You want to talk about the Paul Heyman podcast with Stone Cold Steve Austin?
I was, but that match, come on, like seriously, fucking Arrow versus Stardust, really?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he wears his attire for when he acts and whatnot.
Yeah, better. Like no, if he doesn't,
will top the Hugh Jackman and Dolph Ziggler storyline.
No, yeah, oh definitely.
Okay.
Arrow, yeah, come on, oh yeah.
Okay. I believe
fucking not still, wow, yeah, no, he better come out as Arrow.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, because that's why it's like superhero versus superhero, because apparently he evolved from being some weird person like Goldust into a superhero. I don't know how, but apparently that did happen.
It's crazy, that shit.
Yep. But you want to talk about your stuff?
Yeah. Stone Cold has a podcast on the WWE Network every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
Really should do more, but you know, it is what it is and stuff like that. But yeah, he had Paul Heyman on his podcast this week, and it was good. It wasn't like controversial as Paul Heyman is as a person, but because it's WWE and it's PG and stuff like that, not gonna let it be any question goes and stuff like that. But it was a good watch. It's just like literally two friends just talking on a show about their careers and how they've gone and what they've done and how they've helped each other and who they've worked with and all that stuff over their career. And around towards the end of it, Heyman asked Stone Cold that would he ever get in the ring with Brock Lesnar ever, and he mentioned that WrestleMania 32 was in the AT&T Arena in Texas.
Yeah, in Texas.
A couple of miles down from the Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking ranch or whatever he wants to call it. And then he starts Stone Cold starts saying how far it is away and how much miles is away and how far he grew up on, and we played football and then one sec, yeah. And then he started saying that if it were to happen, if he would ever get in the ring with Brock Lesnar, he wouldn't want it to be a wrestling match. He wanted to be a Texas death match or something like that. That'd be amazing.
That'd be the end of Stone Cold Steve Austin, because we saw at WrestleMania 30 how well Brock Lesnar takes care of his foes. Am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, I would be afraid to get in the ring with Brock. The Undertaker thought Brock could take care of him. Yeah, not really.
I love that match. I love that match though.
Yeah, that was a good match and everything. No, well, whatever. But so yeah, the WrestleMania 32 possible of Steve Austin versus Brock Lesnar. If they wrap up this feud with Seth Rollins, that'd be definite good match to see Brock versus
You can kind of see that Steve Austin was kind of serious about it because he got really offended by Heyman.
Right, maybe that was part of the show. But get offended a little bit just to set it up.
Because around the start of the show, he was being Steve Austin. You know, he's just talking normally, and at the end of it,
podcast Austin. But now at
the
end of it,
and towards the end of it, he was Stone Cold, like just talking his normal garbage like he used to doing back in the 90s. Oh, I loved it. It was amazing. Oh, it made you get up if you see it and go, this
Oh
better fucking happen.
shit! Like,
This better fucking happen.
let's talk about possible match cards for WrestleMania 32. Realistic ones, I guess.
Oh, crap.
What do you think about for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship?
It's gonna be Reigns and Brock Lesnar again.
How about Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose?
No, I can see Reigns and Lesnar again, but this time, Reigns will be and Lesnar will be champion this time again.
But how is Lesnar gonna face Austin? Is he gonna be
If
double
not,
booked?
that's not gonna happen. We all want it to happen,
All right.
but it's not realistic. Come on, that's
Do you think Rock and Triple H is gonna happen?
I love it to happen. Just one more match with 12 of them. Just be amazing.
Triple H isn't that good of a wrestler though, so I don't know why people want to see him wrestle.
I think it's just like for nostalgia.
Sure, that could be it. Yeah, I really
everyone
don't care for Triple H's wrestling because he wrestles a Triple H match at a really slow pace.
Like a lot of people grew up watching Triple H fight.
I grew up watching Cena matches, and I just can't get enough of them.
A lot of people like a bit old than us watched Cena. No, not Cena. Fuck Cena. Watched Triple H and The Rock in the 90s during the Attitude Era, and that was the main feud, Nation Domination versus.
Did you? Born in 1996 or 95.
No, not me. Like, people like before my generation.
Right.
Shit. But my brother would want to watch that match.
Right.
As he's in the 80s.
I would still like to watch that. I'm not that excited for it, but do you think Ronda Rousey's, do you think maybe like a mixed tag team match, Steph and Triple H versus Ronda and Rock, but although Dana White has said that Ronda Rousey will not compete in UFC. Or will compete WWE, sorry. Even though Ronda Rousey has said that she wants to.
Yeah, I can't see it happening.
Yeah, I really don't, because I think Dana White kind of treasures her appearance. Or
really?
Her literal appearance, but her appearances in UFC and whatnot. Dad's just mute his mic, I think, because of his dog. But, maybe he didn't. Whatever. I wasn't saying they had to, but, think, for WrestleMania 32, there was also an appearance of, Undertaker and Sting at an airport. Apparently, they have discussed maybe a possible match for the two, because Undertaker's last match against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 31 actually apparently was a good. Well, apparently he felt pretty good after the match and whatnot, and didn't feel physically fucking destroyed like WrestleMania 30. And he also looked pretty good. Didn't look like shit.
I just had to interrupt you 1 second. I'm back a minute to kill my dog.
He's gonna go kill his dog really quick, but talk about Ring of Honor on Destination America and TNA. Apparently, I guess both shows are on Destination America. So you have Lucha Underground, Ring of Honor, TNA Impact, and NXT all on one day, which is wrestling fucking massacre right there for everybody. Sami Zayn, he got surgery done because his shoulder. Because he threw out his shoulder when he came out to the ring for his match against Cena on Raw. But and after his match with Kevin Owens for the NXT TakeOver thing, which ended in no contest, he's going to go get that messed with. Brock Lesnar is returning to live television in June. And he has a house show in Japan. I'm not sure when that is, but house show Japan. Rusev, his foot is fractured. I was at a SmackDown taping, but that's why he wasn't at the Elimination Chamber show. The Money in the Bank card, I know they add Kane is going to be at Money in the Bank as well, in the Money in the Bank match, but it's also a ladder match. I believe it's Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose in a ladder match. It's Kevin Owens versus John Cena, and then you have the actual Money in the Bank ladder match. It's Kofi Kingston, which I actually want to say something really quick about Kofi Kingston. Someone tweeted at Kofi, asked him why he was even in the ladder match, and then Shelton Benjamin, pretty much, I think someone replied to that saying that that they need a spot guy for the ladder matches, and because Shelton Benjamin's not in the company anymore. And then I believe Shelton said that Kofi Kingston deserves it and whatnot, and he definitely earned his due. I thought that was really nice of Benjamin there, that Twitter exchange, but that was pretty cool. Meta Powers fucking sucks. They need to stop this immediately. And I guess on SmackDown, they had an open challenge for the NXT Championship. Kevin Owens did. I believed he faced Zack Ryder. I saw him doing a move on Zack Ryder. I wasn't sure if that was the actual matchup or not, but hey, Daz, who did on SmackDown? They had the NXT Open Challenge. Who came out to face Owens? Was it Zack Ryder?
Zack Ryder.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I thought. What do you think about plans for Ryback?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I was really surprised he won the Intercontinental Championship.
I can think of a way to get the belt off of him.
I can think of plenty of ways.
But I would like him to have it for a couple months before they get it off of him, because they've talked about a Shield or a Wyatt family thing. They could have Bray, after he defends it a couple times, Bray Wyatt comes out, challenges for the title. At the end of the match, you have lights go out, lights come back on, and then it's the whole Wyatt family's in the ring. They just absolutely fucking destroy Ryback, and then they pin him, and boom.
What happened to that feud?
I guess they took a break. Well, thank God Bray Wyatt wasn't in that shitty Elimination Chamber match, because that would have sucked for him, because he's sort of on a roll. Good match with Taker, beat Ryback, kind of building him up, making some credibility for the guy, which is good.
Like, it's just like, for weeks he was saying all this shit and then attacks Ryback, and then that's it.
Well, I don't know. They're having some new WWE tryouts at the Performance Center in Florida, which there's one that you may know. Havoc, the TNA female wrestler, she's going to be there, which is good, because I believe that's Sami Callihan, or Solomon Crow's girlfriend, which is cool. It'd be cool if they're in the same company in NXT. Well, also CZW's Drew Gulak, Chuck Taylor, and Biff Busick. I think they've all wrestled quite a bit in CZW and whatnot, and they're going to be at the Performance Center. But I don't really see Gulak or any of those guys besides Havoc really being at the ready level for NXT or the Performance Center.
I think Crow was out for a while.
Crow? Yeah, well, yeah. He was on the NXT. He was doing NXT live events for a long ass time before they moved him to television.
Yeah,
I need to send you some CZW matches of him, because he's actually really good, and you want NXT to actually utilize him. Because have you ever seen Drake Younger matches?
Who?
Drake Young. Never mind. He's a referee now in NXT, but that's pretty cool.
He's a referee now.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
There's like a picture of him holding up the Divas title, the NXT Divas title, and they were like, Drake's finally made
You go, girl!
Yeah. But on Superstars, I'm not sure if they filmed this, but
Superstars, yeah.
Superstars, Tyson Kidd faced Samoa Joe.
Oh.
Yes, Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe's, his finisher is the Muscle Buster, where he picks him up like a suplex, does the Muscle Buster, drops him down, has apparently seriously injured Tyson Kidd to where he needs surgery and is out of action. So Samoa Joe's in some hot water, because that's pretty much one of his first matches, I guess. I don't know. I haven't been watching NXT really, but
It can't be Joe's fault that Tyson Kidd can't take a finisher.
Oh, come on. That's everyone's fucking excuse.
Take it like a man.
Well, I'm sure he tried, but the fucking neck couldn't handle it. But his finisher is already fucking him up. But
well, you know what? If your neck can't handle it, you know what? Retire. Edge done it.
Stone Cold did it. That's why he's not coming back to face Lesnar.
Exactly. See,
Right.
like, look, if your neck can't handle fucking slams of this,
I don't know.
retire.
I don't know why these moves are now hurting a lot of guys. Like the Styles Clash. How many guys did the Styles hurt and TNA with that move? And when he leaves, he fucks up Yoshitatsu and a lot of other guys in Japan, and some guys here in America as well, in like Ring of Honor and whatnot. Like, did perfectly fine in TNA, and then back here, or back on the indies, and he just starts fucking guys up right and left.
Fuck it. Like you're a professional wrestler, and if you can't take a slam, and if you're bitching and complaining about this hurts and this hurts
Daz
and
is
this
from
hurts,
Ireland, and he has a
fucking
different
retire.
mindset and a point of view, and it's not to bitch about it. It's you fucking take it, you get out of the kitchen. But so
Exactly.
don't let his
No,
strict
exactly.
point of view and mind kind of
If you
make
can't
your
take
judgment
if you
about him.
can't take a glass bottle over the head, just leave the pub now.
What do you think about Seth Rollins as the WWE champion?
Yeah, it is what it is.
I see him in the same lines of Jack Swagger, Rey Mysterio, and
Yep,
Magnus.
Just a
as world
pointless champion.
champions. This guy cannot win a single title like by himself. I don't know. I would love for. I know he can win a belt by himself. Like I know he can. I know he can win it by himself. But fucking A, they better be building up to something amazing with Kane. But I don't think they fucking are.
Oh, Kane got added to the.
Yeah, I made that note. Is it just Kofi, Kane, Randy Orton, Neville?
There's Reigns, Orton,
Yeah,
Sheamus,
Reigns.
Neville, Kane, Kofi Kingston. How much is that? How much is that?
I think there were 6 originally, but they've had like 8 or before.
Yeah, if there's 8, that's enough. I think it goes to 8.
All right, cool. That's fine.
But if Kane goes into the match, right, and if I swear to God, if I see him coming out in suit pants, I'm just gonna turn it off.
They've sent him gear at the WWE like offices in Connecticut. They've sent him some gear. Like they've saved up money. They bought him some gear from High Spots, and they sent it him. Or High Sports, or I can't remember what the thing's called.
I hope you're missing.
He probably won't wear them. He needs some gear.
I swear, if he shows up in fucking suit pants, I am going to flip.
His pants ripped at Extreme Rules, didn't they?
I don't know.
Well, apparently WWE and NXT has a certain eye for AJ Styles for all of a sudden.
They love their indies now, you know?
I don't know why, but they're like, holy shit, these indie guys are pretty fucking good. Everybody loves him. Let's get AJ Styles in. Even though when he left TNA, he got apparently a really shitty offer from like WWE for NXT. Apparently less that he got an offer for less what he was making in NXT. So apparently he just went to Japan. But I really don't want him to go to WWE if he's not going to be utilized as a top guy.
You probably won't be.
I know, but I really don't want to see that. Bring back, like, make the network championship an actual thing, like the TV championship, where they only defend it strictly on the network.
What do you think about that live event in Japan?
I did not see it, but I mentioned that Brock Lesnar was supposed to be there, and so is Chris Jericho. He's supposed to face like Finn Balor and another person, I think.
No, Kevin Owens is facing Finn Balor for the title.
Oh, but they're also gonna have like a house show in Japan.
Yeah.
Of Brock Lesnar.
They're doing a live show of NXT in Japan.
Who's he facing? I can't remember who Brock was gonna face. I think it was like Kofi Kingston or something.
Wait. Brock Lesnar is actually going on a tour to face someone off telly?
Yeah. A
Holy
house show. Yes,
shit!
a house show. Not filmed, house show.
Brock Lesnar is doing a house show. Holy fuck.
That's the first time he's done like 8 years or something.
How much are they paying him?
I don't know. Like, that match is gonna cost him like $80,000. No, 80,000. That's it. No, Jesus Christ. I bet he gets paid big bucks, man.
I say he does. Just every time he appears.
Yeah, he has a certain amount of appearances and during 1 year and during like how many matches.
Heyman said that like the reason why Brock doesn't he's on a full-time contract, but the reason why he doesn't show up all the time is because like it's a special occasion when Brock shows up. So like he used the point of Christmas. If you have Christmas 365 days a year, and if you missed a day, like, oh, it's okay. There's 355 more days of Christmas, you know. Yeah. So if Brock Lesnar was on the show every week and you missed it, it's like, oh, sure, I'll see him next week, you know. Yeah, but the fact that if he leaves for like 6 months to a year, and then a year later he makes his the WWE announces that he makes his return next week on Raw, everybody will tune into that Raw to watch Brock Lesnar. Mm-hmm. So he kind of has a point on why he doesn't show up the whole time. It's like Undertaker. Undertaker shows up once a year, and everyone just can't wait for it. Mm-hmm. But even when the Undertaker was a star man. Everyone just wanted to see Undertaker show up.
Undertaker, he's been pretty much popular his entire fucking career. Everybody's loved Undertaker forever.
I love his loyalty.
Yes, that's why Vince McMahon has announced that Undertaker is his favorite wrestler.
His loyalty to the company is incredible.
Well, he did want to go to WCW. He said he did, that he almost went, like Scott Hall, and said that he tried to make the jump to WCW but couldn't. Well, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. I don't know if you want to wrap this up with something and talk about maybe do something else really quickly, but when I come back, maybe we can wrap it up.
Do you want to wrap it now?
Yep, that's fine.
Because I have nothing to talk about.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we're still pretty short on main event and whatnot, but we are really busy, so we're scrunching all of our discussion at once, so we kind of get tired talking about after reviews and whatnot, but hopefully we'll do better with these main event episodes and whatnot. But thank you for watching. Also, the date is June 5th, 2015, just in case you're wondering. But thank you for watching. Our channel, our independent channels are in the channel. Is it really June 6th?
Well, for me, it's June 6th.
Oh, yeah, it's June 6th, because he's in potato land, but... thank you for watching. We also have Twitter, you guys check out and stuff, and so does TMFIA has their own Twitter. You can keep up to date with news and everything like that. But thank you very much for main event, and make sure to check out main event episode 3, our third podcast, because we'll be talking more wrestling and sports combat and whatnot, or combat sports. And catch you guys later. Bye.
Bye.